there, it's George Ira Carroll, also known as the Breakthrough Coach. Are you fascinated with stories? Do you kind of revel at people who are able to tell stories in a powerful way? You see, storytellers are some of the most powerful influencers of our time. If you think of Walt Disney or even Anthony Robbins, Martin Luther King, you know, the common thread between those people and other people who are able to create mass influence is their ability to tell stories, their ability to capture the emotional imagination of the masses. And so if you're interested, or if you are fascinated, or if you are caught by somebody who is able to tell stories in a beautiful way, then this might be the workshop for you. It's called Mastering the Fine Art of Storytelling. Now, if you're a professional speaker or an aspiring speaker, you know that anybody who has mastered the art of professional speaking, they're amazing storytellers. And your ability to harness the skills and the capacity to offer stories in a hypnotic and powerful way is going to strengthen your ability as a speaker. If you can imagine, there's a man who is carrying sort of this, bar, this wooden bar, and on the end of each bar are two pots. Well, each and every day, part of his job is to carry water from the fresh river to his master's house, if you can imagine. And so each and every day he goes to the river, he fills up each pot with this fresh water from the stream, and he carries it about a mile down to his master's home. Well, one of the pots, he notices, is about cracked halfway down. And each and every day, the pot ends up spilling about half of its water out along the way. And one day, finally, the cracked pot asked the servant who was carrying the water to his master's house, he said, I'm so ashamed of myself. Each and every day, I'm only delivering half of what I'm capable of. And the servant turns to the cracked pot. He says, cracked pot, don't worry about it. We all have our own flaws. And in fact, as we're walking to the master's house, I would love for you to notice all of the flowers on your side, just as a way to cheer him up. And so, as they filled up with water on the next day, the crackpot surely noticed all the flowers and all the beautiful plants that were right there in front of him. And it cheered him up a little bit. But after another trip of only delivering half of its water, it turned to the servant and said, that's great. There are, a lot of great flowers and plants there, but, I still only delivered half of my water, to the master, and that doesn't make me feel good. Well, the servant turned to the crackpot, and he said, well, crackpot, did you know that because of your flaw, I planted seeds on your side of the trail, so that on your side of the trail, you would water and nurture these seeds, so that they would eventually grow into these beautiful flowers, these beautiful plants, so that each and every day I could pluck some and pick some and collect them and decorate the master's table. And if it weren't for your crack, if it weren't for your flaw, then these flowers, these beautiful flowers, would have never been able to decorate the master's home like they do. It's interesting, isn't it? Because sometimes our greatest perceived flaw is our greatest gift. Stories connect with people on an emotional level, and if you're a professional speaker or an aspiring speaker, your ability to move emotion in the audience is one of your most powerful tools. And the art of storytelling is one very powerful way, one very effective way to move emotion in the audience, because they'll never remember what you said, but they'll always remember of how you made them feel. So if this resonates with you and you want to strengthen and master your ability to tell stories, then sign up for this workshop. It's going to be held on March 4th from noon to 4 o'clock. And you can sign up now down below at the Register Now button. And it will take you to an event page where you'll be able to fill out a couple bits of information, register, and you'll be all set. Take care. God bless. I'm looking forward to seeing you there.